Like, and he puts it right in the middle of the subway, right? He's just like, right? He reaches in, grabs the toilet roll. It's inside the toilet, right? Puts it on the side of the bucket, and then just like, drops his pants and just starts literally releasing himself right there in the subway. Brilliant.
That screams jackass to me, though. That seems like...
I like it.
Who remembers the TP? Because I understand, like, sometimes you may have that weirdo, like, portable toilet, but who remembers the TP? That was set up.
When he put the figure, the what was it? Was it Buzz Lightyear? What did he put in his rectum when he went to the doctor? It was like,
who put what in their rectum? We're like,
you jackass.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because in my head, so now we have a guy jamming a figure in his ass on the subway while taking a dump.
When he's like,
that would be the video right there.
That is New York City in a nutshell.
What did he say though? He's like, I went to a frat party yesterday. I woke up and my rectum's in pain or something like that. Right? It was like
never a good sign. Never
bunch of like Matchbox cars or something. What did he?
I know there was a thing where somebody put a Buzz Lightyear up their butt, and the wings retracted, and it got stuck.
Yeah.
It wasn't him, but it was somebody else.
What about when they take the car and they put it in the demolition derby and he doesn't get the insurance? He comes back and he's like, listen, like, I don't know what you're gonna do, but I'm gonna go out there and clean the car.
Grabs a fucking the sex doll as he's going away. Love it.
We need more of that in this world.
I mean, their last movie wasn't terrible. What was it, Adventureland? I mean, it's definitely a way to shoehorn those stunts into a larger, like, actual story. But for what it was, I thought it was pretty funny.
Was it not Bad Grandpa?
It was after Bad Grandpa. This is like last summer. I mean,
really?
it came. I mean, I watched it on VOD last summer, but it's one of those things that you can tell he's starting to get old to the point that this stuff is going to take a toll on him. But I thought it was at least better than the second Bad Grandpa.
See, I always loved Viva La Bam. Like when they made the boats and then the shoe didn't make it, so they tied it up in the tree like you would in the projects. When you take the shoes and throw them over the shoe line.
Yeah.
Like how, like,
I remember that.
Yeah, in Viva La Bam, when they go on, they take, what's his name, and they lift him. Vito falls asleep, and they lift him, put him in a different creek. He's floating down, he thinks he's going to see this bend, and it never comes.
That bastard.
Vito. God bless him.
Well, he died from a heart attack, didn't he?
Did I ever tell you I met Bam?
Yeah, we both met Bam.
Yeah.
He was fucked up that night.
Fucked up.
We met Dunn that night. We met his brother from CKY. He was a solid guy. He was real nice. I had no idea it was a guy from CKY for like 2 hours, just standing at the bar drinking with him.
Someone came around. So this was at the Coliseum. When the Coliseum
back
was
in the day.
Right? And some dude came in and was on the dance floor on a bike.
It was
BMX,
Dunn.
like butt naked.
Yeah. You know, like those cruiser bikes? Just shows up on a cruiser bike, bare ass naked, does a couple of loops around the dance floor, and then splits. I remember just standing there like, yeah, dude, now it's a party.
yeah, I remember that.
That was a fucked up night, though.
Everybody can go home after that.
You ever go to the Coliseum?
I got clipped by a car that night.
Once,
yeah.
Coliseum, I went there, right? It was Halloween.
Not a good night.
Okay.
Right? And it was like it was like cheap drink night, right?
Nickel drinks.
Right? And like now me and all my buddies are bombed up. I look across the bar, someone came in a penis costume.
Yes.
Like with like the
balls,
like
the
the
bottom.
wire, like the wire, you know what I mean? Like almost like a laundry basket.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, out of nowhere, this guy pops in my eyes. I see it. I go, hold my drinks, right? I don't even tell this guy that I'm going to do this. I go up to him and I go, you guys, check this out. And I started grabbing his costume like I was, on the dance floor.
Yeah.
No, myself. Cause I had
so you're whacking off yourself?
Like, on the dance floor in the Coliseum. It was epic.
It was the Coliseum. If you got caught beating off around there, it's just
that was
like
normal.
Yeah, just get him in the stairwell with all the other.
Like a Tuesday.
Well, I mean, they got shut down for a reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
That place is a trip.
I missed the Coliseum.
At least that's one of us. It's like flashbacks. You know what I mean?
One time I walked around that whole entire club for 25 minutes and didn't see any of my friends. Yeah. Went outside to call them and found out that they all got thrown out because of a bar fight.
That's like saying you never went to Takes and danced in the cage.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah, my sister's 21st birthday, I guess I got so bombed that, there's pictures, though.
He was climbing the cage like King Kong. He was on the outside shaking it.
Yep.
Well, how about you? Did you ever go to Tanks?
No, never.
No? You never went to Tanks?
Smart man.
No.
That's fewer STDs for you. Congratulations.
I used to go there, right? It was penny mixer and draft night. I'd get 5 drinks. I'd give him a dime and tell him to keep the change.
I used to love pulling that. Like a baller, like, oh, there you go.
back then.
Or what was it? It was like $3 Long Island's, but those $3 Long Island's start at like 3 o'clock or something. Yeah. That's a great way to become an alcoholic quick.
It starts at like 11 in the morning.
That's when you know you're the old person doing the early bird special.
You're taking those training wheels off that alcoholism real quick.
Me and Dave are challenging the ladies to shuffleboard outside.
Jousting each other with pool sticks.
Yes.
When did Tinks turn into a retirement home? What happened?
Dude, it's great. And like, what the average age around here is like 90, I think.
Usually after the second or the third business flip is when it became
business flip, right?
Basically.
Mount Lock's milk store. You actually go there for just like White Russians.
It was after Von Luger's, but before they put another expensive place that we can't eat at and just stare out the window at.
Is it another fake restaurant though? Yes. Is it like McDonald's or something?
Well, because they had to change the name because Von Luger's actually went after them, so they changed their name to whatever.
I remember when that came in. I'm like, dude, maybe Scranton's on the up and up. Like that's a fancy place, and you're like, oh, it's because it's fake.
Yeah,
it's just like the Jordans. It's great.
Yeah.
The steaks were fake too.
Everything was
fake. You cut into it, all you heard was air come on, like, you're like, oh man.
Oh no.
I heard it was like subprime.
Subprime.
Well, dude, what about that movie theater? What about that movie theater?
That place is actually pretty
nice.
Cool. Yeah, it's very nice.
Yeah, but before that, when they made it originally, whatever it was,
the Wild Horse or Iron Horse,
Iron Horse. They were cooking steaks on like a
George Foreman.
Yeah. George Foreman.
How are you going to charge me $25 for a meal?
George Foreman steak?
It was cooked on something.
It was under a different management.
Yeah.
The guy that bought the mall,
yeah,
he like owned that space, and they weren't paying the rent, so he booted those guys out. And then I guess there's like under new management. So.
Well, now they're going to put a hospital in the mall, which is fantastic.
Well, I mean, you have to have something in there than homeless people.
It's going to go where the ground is.
Yeah, something. That's not what it is.
It's gonna be a hospital, but they're gonna kick people out. Especially, that's not good because I work there. They're kicking out B's backyard.
Oh no! Where am I going to jump around with small children?
I know. Where are my children going to go for their birthday parties?
They're kicking out bees.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing.
Is that like if you move B's backyard out of that mall? I have no reason to go there. I don't even want to go.
Whoa! Yeah, Annie Ann's is still open.
Really nice, man.
The aquarium's nice, but
you can do that twice.
Yeah.
Maybe 1.5 times to just go back the way you came. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, we went to that aquarium. Where else do we go? Oh, home.
Yeah.
It's like going to the
and
zoo.
It's like $30 a piece.
Oh, yeah. Check out the Foot Locker.
Yeah. This is really cool. I mean, they don't have these anywhere in the world.
Hey, there's an empty GameStop in there.
There is. It's a whole bunch of... I'm waiting for all those dust balls to just start building up and start floating around like the Wild West. You're just going to see them. Like, instead of having security, they're just going to have doors that swing open like a saloon.
See, I love the fact that, like, even though for a small, dank, shitty town like this...
Don't call it dank.
It's a dank, shitty town.
It's not dank.
It's a dank, shitty
town.
No,
not dank.
It's not dank.
It's not dank. Thank you.
For an armpit town like this.
Yes. We can go with an armpit crotch
job.
At
least they're trying to make the best out of a bad situation there.
Right.
And especially with Steamtown.
Listen, don't justify it. Just close the damn thing down.
No. I actually agree.
Don't say, well, you're trying. No.
They're trying to make a bad situation
Their
better.
dollar store has everything in there that's not $1. Literally, the store's name is $1 and a balloon is $2.50. That makes no sense.
That is your complaint. Not that the mall itself looks like it's just empty. You're worried.
Yeah.
Do I have to pay tax at the dollar store?
No. Yeah. What are you gonna do? Pay $500 a month in crunch?
First off, it's really important that we have the 3 make your own T-shirt stands in case they mess up your first T-shirt.
That's true. All I'm saying, right, is that you've got to close down that fake.
Oh, I'm surprised that's still open.
Store, right? You got to close down that Carl Von Luger of dollar stores and get a real Dollar General. Like, go to Dollar General down in Southside Shopping Center. Tell them to close, and you're going to make them one of the anchor stores. So I got to go to that mall to get my dollar supplies from China, which is now going to go up to $1.25 due to the tariffs.
It's true.
So let's
and the fact that they're increasing rent every month just to kick people out.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, would you want to have people there?
Think about it. I'm going to go to that mall, right, and I'm going to get diagnosed with cancer, and then I'm going to go down and get treatment for cancer about 2 stores over. It's basically what that's going to be.
Well, living in Scranton, being able to take care of cancer is really important.
Yeah, but not at the mall. Not at the mall.
Well, look, man. After I get my chemo, I want Annie Ann's.
Exactly.
That's true.
And then if you want to, you can go to you can go to Podguyz and kick up on one of the recliners then.
Because you're really tired.
Because you're really tired. Yeah, you go from chemo to anti-end. You can have your you can go to Podguyz, have your pretzel in the recliner.
And then you can go slide down the slide of bees.
Yes.
I think what they should do is they should just convert the whole mall to a roller coaster, right?
A roller
and you don't even get off. You just ride through the rides, you see what's in the stores, and then you leave.
Like a monorail?
I don't want to buy anything there.
First off, they have a dollar store.
Yeah, but it's $1.50 for everything.
What they should do
is not even $1.50.
What they should do is
$2.99, and they actually ask you for exact change.
And there's definitely a drug dealer in the mall because that guy does not sell any crystals at all.
First off,
that crystal guy doesn't sell any. I've never seen him sell a crystal.
Some kind of crystal.
He's selling something in the back.
Look, we're really singling out the Hungarian crystal guy.
There's something going on.
I think he just looks real sad because no one's ever gone in his store.
That's what I'm saying.
He's just giving the crystals away. Like, I just want friends at this point.
He literally.
Do you know why I still come here?
Yeah. He literally is smoking the crystals in the back to see the good ones. He's like, listen, you got to get this purple one right here. This will fuck you up.
I hate to say that this is a thing that's in my head now, but the people from the hills sell crystals, and they're terrible people. And I just wonder if they have something to do with this.
Hungarian.
Hills. You see where I'm like, the H's keep coming.
Hungarian crystals.
The Hungarian hill section.
This could be a movie. We should make a movie like that.
We should write a fiction book about this and just keep some of the players be real.
The hills have eyes, the Hungarians have hills.
Yeah, we need a fiction, non-fiction book.
Yes.
About a fake person that finds all the crystal meth in the Hungarian crystal.
You like that, Will?
Please be a Netflix original.
Please, let's sell it.
I mean, they're buying everything. We're fine. They'll do it.
Disney will do it.
They're desperate.
Or Netflix.
I'm sorry, I don't see Disney doing a lot of shows about crystal meth, but we can at least offer. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to pigeonhole you guys.
Definitely a Netflix series.
Hulu?
A Netflix series.
We're only trying to get enough money to funnel RosCon 2020. Once we get that, we're basically the podcast is over.
That's true.
Because we have achieved our goal.
There's a goal?
RosCon.
RosCon.
What's RosCon?
It's going to be held in Roswell, New Mexico, and we're going to celebrate Area 51 in style.
Yes.
Yeah. Everybody's
like Firefest, correct?
It's going to be like Firefest, but better. And actually real.
I disagree. I think Firefest is a great example. Just get a bunch of rich people to give you money and then rip them off right in front of the government. It'd be fantastic.
I think we need to make it like a complete event of things that people like. So, like, we're going to tell Kanye that he can come and do a service there.
I'm out.
And then we're going to come and tell someone else they can do something else. And then, like, 3 or 4 people are just going to show up thinking that they have this big event. And then we're going to market it that, like, Kanye and these guys are going to show up to the event. So these guys, like, we're not lying to our fans and our people. Sure. We're lying to celebrities. But then we flip it on them and tell them that they've lied to us.
I think you missed the point of my idea. I was just talking straight fraud so you guys can get some money. But if you really want Kanye to show up, that's
really
fine.
We're really making this happen.
Okay.
This is going to be legit.
RosCon is going to be for real.
RosCon 2020, get the shirts ready.
Imagine Dragons, Kanye West.
Yes.
Tupac Shakur.
The white one.
The white version, yeah.
Holy, now I'm in.
But, right, the white Tupac
is it a hologram?
Has to hit him up with the.
Can we get Creed and Nickelback?
Holy shit! I would love to see Creed in the white Tupac Shakur. Does Creed open up for him?
What we're gonna do is
I'm down.
We're gonna have Nickelback.
You have to get that guy out of a mental institution first, though. So good luck.
We're gonna have Nickelback be the security for Creed.
Yeah, because they don't make good music. You figure they do good security.
Good.
And then we can pay them all a dime, and then we can get a Nickelback.
Yes.
Will, do you know the Scott Stapp story?
Kinda.
About when he broke out of the mental institution?
Not that part.
Yo, Scott Stapp was in a mental institution, real mental institution, because, he is the next Florida man. He's the superhero we all deserve. He gets out. Somehow he has a bike. Stole the bike. Acquired the bike. El Chapo status. There you go. He also has on him nothing other than sweatpants and a manifesto about how the CIA is trying to kill Barack Obama. So he's pedaling down the road, and the cops hear Scott Stapp has escaped from a mental institution. Well, the cops find him and they let him go because they think this is a joke because it's actually Scott Stapp. Yeah. So they're thinking, oh, well, whatever, it's Scott Stapp. Don't bring him back.
Oh,
my God.
Love that story because if you're famous enough, they will let you escape from a mental institution and not question it with your manifesto.
Oh, my God.
Well, how do you feel about that?
He's like the Joker. Like, Jesus.
That's true. He just gets out. He gets out of that overturned car, and he gets propped up on the hood.
See, though, I think
he's like, here I am. I'm Scott Stapp.
I think